lift the bear out. Let's just keep that a bucket, right? Let's not act like
dudes
bear's
I'm in
80
the
pounds.
fight,
You can
dudes I'm in
try.
the fight with can't even lift
You
me
can
up.
try.
You gonna tell me to
The
lift
nigga
me
name
up?
is Bear. All right, his name ain't fucking Turtle or some shit. It's Bear.
What I'm saying is, if you could get a jack lift and lift the car up, you can get this big nigga up. I'm trying to tell you.
All right, wait. This is why I am an avid believer in prostitution. Because this is what I say. Wait. Let me clean it up, son.
Prostitute gonna pick me
I'm
up.
an avid proponent in prostitution because, number one, if you're going to spend $400, like Ralphie said, it's just the first date. Why would you do that? You don't even know if you're going to fuck. Why wouldn't you, if you're just looking to fuck something anyway, why wouldn't you just pay a bitch to fuck? Instead of spending the $400, listen, I got $40 to $100 and I want some pussy. Here's the money, so I don't gotta buy this outfit and all this shit. Take you out. Here's the $100. I get my nut. You get your money, and we done. You still come up on top. You got your pussy.
You can do that.
And you spend less money.
You can.
You never have to talk to this bitch again.
And
And next time you want some pussy, you hit her up again.
$40.
You
see what
can
I'm
do
saying?
that, but anybody. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Why you have to get stripper friends. You got to get gay male friends because they put you up on game. There are men who would pay that, right? Just for a 30-minute conversation. It's levels, is what I'm saying.
Listen.
There's levels. There's guys right
ain't talking
now
about them kind of
who
weirdo
want the
niggas.
Conversation. But that's the listen, you bet on me.
I'm not paying. I don't need a nigga to pay me to give him a conversation. But we ain't talking about no kind of weirdo.
I got a question. I have a question.
Denise said, pay to fuck, you pay to leave. Absolutely.
Facts.
But I believe what Ralphie said, and I'm gonna ask that question. So, are you actually paying attention to what the female is wearing? Does it have to be name brand?
What, like on the first date?
On the first date,
I'm
are you actually
paying
paying attention?
I'm not paying attention to the brand. See,
How
I'm not
she
a
put
big,
it together?
It's how you put it together
can you
for
tell
sure.
if it's new?
But the quality is big for me. I know when shit look
What
like
about
it's from
new?
Rainbow. I know Rainbow.
What?
I'm from the hood.
There's a problem with Rainbow, though?
Not saying that there's something wrong with it, but you better impress me on this first date.
It's how you put it
don't
together.
get no better than this.
It's how you put it together.
It is definitely how you put it together.
It's
But
in the
you
shoes,
better be
ladies.
able to put
It's
this
in the
together.
shoes.
My
And
Burlington
the shoes,
outfit.
the shoes I could tell. The shoes I can
My
tell.
Burlington
It's in the
outfit.
shoes, ladies.
Nice and
in the
crisp,
shoes,
fly.
ladies.
Yeah.
The
And then my
shoes in the
sneakers
bag.
is on point.
Yeah. No, listen, I'm not saying
Balled
you
on a
can't put
budget.
some shit together at Burlington. I'm not saying you can't. But what I'm saying is you're not going to be able to consistently do that.
Why not?
Just once in a while, you can find some shit like, yo, I can put that with that. That's going to look good.
That's not
But
true.
it ain't like they got a big fucking, a huge selection of fly shit at Burlington for big guys.
But you could also switch it up because you got to remember they still got button ups. They still got shirt and
I've
ties.
never-
They got whole suits. They got tuxedos in that
listen to-
motherfucker.
don't listen to
I'm
Bear.
35,
Don't listen to
not
Bear.
55. I'm not going on a date with a fucking with a suit
That
on
ain't about a
or a
deacon
button
ass-
up.
that
I'm
ain't
not
a-
wearing none of
that
that.
ain't a
I'm
deacon outfit
35.
going on a
I'm
date.
not wearing a button up.
That's what
ain't a
Holmes
deacon
said.
outfit.
Nigga, I'm 30 plus. Give me a fresh jeans and a button
That
up.
was 05, my nigga.
He still said it. That
Don't
nigga
even-
30 plus.
I promise
Give
you.
me a fresh pair of jeans and a
Hope is
button
not
up.
going to no
I
fucking
promise you, I'm
Burlington.
not wearing a button up on a date.
Fucking
Oh,
Burlington.
Not wearing a button up
Oh, man.
at all. No. A button
No,
up?
don't do it.
Only place I wear a button up is to work. Some place where there's a fucking desk
Don't
and a
do it.
computer. That's where I'm wearing a button up. Button ups is for work. Button up is not even worn
On a date?
on a date. I'm
Why
not wearing a
not?
button up because I'm not old enough for that. That's gentleman shit. I ain't to that age.
Oh, so you're not a gentleman.
I'm not to that age. I'm not a fucking chap. I'm not. That's a whole different
Exactly.
age bracket.
Stacey Adams is classic, goddammit.
Listen, I understand that, and there's a lane for that, but that's not the lane I'm in yet. I still wear Air Maxes and Nikes and Jordans. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's just me.
Ah, man.
That's just me. I'm not wearing shoes.
Listen.
Nah. Shoes? Who are you trying to impress?
Ladies, for the future,
Wait.
if y'all trying to build businesses and
Don't listen
generational
to Bear.
wealth,
Don't listen to Bear.
do not expect $400 on the first date.
$400 is light, bro. If you can't afford $400, you don't need to be dating, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
ain't even that
spending
much.
$400 on the first date. I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing that.
And again, listen, and it's levels to
you better
everything.
stay married, then, nigga.
That's what I say.
You
It's
better
levels
stay
to
married, then,
everything.
nigga.
Even if I was single, I'm not spending $400 on the
married,
first
then.
date.
But what I'm saying is, if you looking to date, right? If you say, "Yo, I want to take this person on a date," then this is somebody that you could potentially see yourself being in a relationship long term. It's not somebody you're just trying to chill with for one night. Otherwise, we don't need to be on no date and shit. So if that's that, then a $400 investment into something that could be potentially something long term, I don't think is that big of an investment.
Man,
I think that's the difference, though, Al. I think that's the difference. I think if a guy is spending money on multiple women, like having multiple dates within a week, it would make sense that he can't afford $400 a pop. But if you looking for quality over quantity, then you're not doing that, and that's nothing.
Man, even quality.
Some guys want like 5 bitches, and I get you can't spend $5.
I'm not spending $400 for a date.
What's your cap on a date? What's your cap on a first date?
I'm not spending. Listen, first off, me and you eating, right? I don't even think we should even be running up the bill because $100 should be the cap on the date, really, because I don't think you're spending that much.
The whole date.
Not saying the whole date. I mean, I'm talking about even just eating.
All right, so after you eat, what you take?
Even if you're eating.
All right, so after you eat, all right, so you went to Red Lobster, right? You spent $60, right? At Red Lobster. Now what you gonna do, man?
That is cheap.
Don't say I'm going back to my crib.
We can go out for like a walk or something. Let's go to the beach.
All right, so you go to the beach.
Chill.
Chill at the beach, right? All right, you got sand on your toes and shit.
No.
All right, boardwalk.
You get the boardwalk.
All right, stay on the boardwalk, right? Get a beach cruiser.
Get a nice blanket.
I see, just a blanket on the boardwalk.
Get a nice blanket. Wrap her up right next to you. Stay close. Stay warm.
So you don't fed her.
She's bored.
And now you on the boardwalk.
Now here's the sense of what Sin said, where it's important for women. It's about what I say. So now here's the talking.
Go to sleep.
Here's the talk. No, but this is what you said. No, Sid, stand on your square, Sid. Stand on your.
So what you be hitting her with? So wait, what you say to her?
Stand on your.
What you be hitting her with?
Your square, Sid, because you said that one of the main senses for a woman to actually get the guy, for a guy to get is what they say. So pretty much, first off, you ain't going to no movies because you can't have a real conversation in no movie theater.
Fact.
You're quiet that whole time. While you're eating, you're only having small conversations. You're getting basically down to the basics. If you are talking to a person that you are actually potentially spending the rest of your life with, now's the time to start asking those type of questions where it's gonna basically, it's not saying dig too deep, but you're asking the questions that's gonna basically be like, all right, where do you see yourself in 5 years type shit? Where do you see yourself with me if we was to potentially become an item? You know what I'm saying? These are the questions that you now can ask. So pretty much you're not going to be doing that while you're still trying to fucking eat ice cream or something. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, take it to a nice cozy spot, which is like a boardwalk. Or, hell, I mean, you ain't got to take her back to the crib, whatever. But even if you take a chick to the hotel, you know what time it is. They're not trying to talk in the hotel.
Trying to go to Pound
you trying to beat the pussy up. And then 9 times out of 10, guys are gonna base their relationship on how good they fuck that night. 9 times out of 10.
I'd rather you take me home.
9 times out of 10, a guy split decision. First off, a guy could make a split decision on how you kiss him. Because if you're a boring kisser, guys get turned off by that type of shit. Most guys like to be tongued the fuck down. But when it comes down to it, now, if the sex is trash, $400 just went down the drain, and I don't see no potential in you.
Listen, but I agree with what you're saying, but I wouldn't take every chick on a date either.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
True, but I'm just talking about the ones that you see potential.
If I'm taking you on a date, I got to see some potential, and I would be thrilled to take it down. Like I think sex sometimes is just like psychological, so I'll be thrilled because I feel like
most guys that is looking for that wifey material is not fucking on the first date. If you feel she's wifey material, you might shoot your shot and try, but the most that you're aiming for that night is probably the kiss.
Yeah, that might be true.
You're not aiming to really fuck the chick on that you really feeling on the first date.
I mean, I'm trying to fuck.
Nah, most guys aren't.
Why not?
Most guys aren't.
It's like we adults.
Yeah, but you know what it is? Most guys, even right now, subconsciously don't want to overstep their bounds because if they really feeling her, they want her to come back. So they're not going to basically try to be on full savage mode. They're going to hide the savage as much as they can. Possibly.
Nah.
Yeah.
Listen, if that's how y'all out
Listen,
here.
I think you should be able to get, but you know something. I think you should learn as much as you can about a person on the first date because you don't want to be trapped with somebody like.
Exactly. But how you doing
look
that?
Look at poor Kim Kardashian stuck with Kanye ass. Isn't that some shit?
Well, hold on. They're rich. She's not stuck with anything. She's just doing it to do it. She sees the power of their couple. That's all.
Poor Kim Kardashian.
She stays relevant.
Married to a billionaire.
Yeah, poor Kim Kardashian.
I know, but he has psychological issues. And she said she made a statement recently saying that it's been stressful on her, with the marriage because he's been on this whole rant trashing her basically. And, it's been stressful for her dating and being married to him while he's, basically doing his mental rants. Right. And I don't know. And Jay-Z recently sold his masters of Kanye's songs. So I don't know what that means for their money. What does that mean for their money? Do you know?
No, I don't think so that wasn't necessarily recent. That was Jay-Z, according to the contracts, sold the first 6 albums of Kanye West. So for his
he got 6 albums?
Or his masters to Reasonable Doubt, to Def Jam.
He got 6 albums?
Well, what does that mean for Kanye?
I think so. He got more than 6 albums now.
Kanye got 6 albums?
Yeah. Kanye may have 7 or 8 now.
Really?
Yeah. That's Googleable.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I didn't even know he had 6 albums.
Definitely. College Dropout, Late Registration.
I know those two.
Graduation.
Was Homecoming an album? Or was
Homecoming
that was just a song?
Yeah. It was on that 4th album, though. I don't remember what
the 4th album? Okay.
Kanye West album. Discography. Yeah, Kanye definitely has more than 5 albums at this point.
Oh, okay. And Jay-Z sold his masters?
Don't do Kanye like that. Don't do Kanye
Petty.
like that.
That's a normal
Jay-Z Petty.
That's a normal thing. That's not a. It's a much deeper conversation. Much deeper conversation than just as simple as I sold the masters. It's when you a company and you sign a contract. So Rockefeller being a company and they sign Kanye West to a contract, you own a portion of the masters.
Yeah.
So when you sell the company, which he sold Rockefeller to Def Jam, you sell the masters.
Mm-hmm. You
know what I'm saying? When he became president of Def Jam, he got the masters back for his shit for Reasonable Doubt. So in essence, yeah, he sold the masters, but
he basically sold it to himself.
The company owned the masters, and I sold the company.
Oh, okay.
And then when I became the president of the company, I got my shit back.
But fuck Kanye shit.
That's business. As Kanye, why would you sign a deal where you signed away your masters? Stupid.
That was also petty.
But then at the same time, Kanye West owns Good Music, who has signed people to very similar contracts, but he owns their masters. So it's like that's just the nature of the business. It's like the MLB getting mad at Barry Bonds for juicing when everybody was juicing. It was the nature of the business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
there's a lot going on in the world.
I guess
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
TikTok is going away.
10. Kanye got 9 albums in his 10th.
Kanye got 9
albums.
Damn. But now, let's switch up the tune real quick. Let's switch up the tune. Let's talk about this versus that happened on a Sunday. A special versus.
Well, Gladys, is that Gladys? Gladys Knight? We talking about Gladys Knight?
That was the aunties, the battle of the aunties. That was
Patti
LaBelle versus
we listened to it.
Gladys Knight.
I enjoyed it. The crazy thing about it is being 35. I wasn't familiar with either one of their music. I was familiar with them as people, as figures, but I wasn't familiar with their music. I've heard their songs here and there through movies and shit like that around, but I wasn't familiar. And as I started listening to it, I was like, damn, I really fuck with Patti LaBelle. And it was crazy because my grandmother was like, Patti LaBelle ain't shit. Right? And she was like, I fuck with Gladys, Patti ain't shit. And now I listen to the battle, I'm like, I don't like Gladys at all. I like Patti.
I like both of them to a sense. But I rock with Patti more.
Patti was petty. Patti had her freaking Well, she had a mirror on and everything else. She was petty.
Listen, we know old bitches get petty.
Yeah, very.
They get real petty.
But now let's talk